Welcome back to Jet Recaps. Today I will show you a romantic, fantasy, comedy movie titled What Women Want. Nick Marshall is a middle-aged Chicago advertising executive and an expert in seducing women. He was raised by his Las Vegas showgirl mother, and he grew up to become a chauvinistic pig. His ex-wife, Gigi, just remarried, and while she is on her honeymoon, he is taking care of their daughter. But Alex, the daughter, is only concerned about losing her virginity. Another scene shows Nick on his bed with lipstick on his face. His cleaner scolds him for the numerous women he keeps bringing over. But a nonchalant Nick requests for breakfast and goes off to work. He flirts with different women on his way to work, including Lola working in a coffee shop, who keeps turning him down. Nick feels so ecstatic that morning because it's a big day for him. He is expecting a promotion to become a creative director. But unfortunately, he is passed up for the promotion. As his boss, Dan hires a woman, Darcy McGuire, for the position, because she is known to be an expert in figuring women's preferences. Dan argues that despite Nick's ability to get women on his bed, Nick doesn't understand the women's psyche. Later that day, Dan introduces Darcy to the team. And after her speech, she gives the team, including Nick, a task. She gives each of them a box containing feminine products and instructs them to develop advertising ideas for the products. At home, Nick struggles to come up with ideas as he tests the items. As he tests an electric dryer, he accidentally falls into his bathtub, and the electrocution from the electric dryer knocks him unconscious. The next morning, he wakes up to discover he now hears women's thought, and he is mortified by the revelation that most women dislike him, and takes him for a chauvinist pig. After a horrible day, he walks in on Alex making out with her boyfriend. Feeling overly protective, Nick sends him out, embarrassing and infuriating Alex. To get rid of his new ability, he purposely electrocutes himself again that night. But he is disappointed when he wakes up and can still hear women's thoughts. Desperate, he pays an impromptu visit to his former therapist, Dr. Perkins. But she advises him to use his newfound gift to his advantage. Euphoric, he decides to use it to advance his love life and career. The next day, he is finally able to seduce Lola at the coffee shop by telepathically eavesdropping on her thoughts about her dating worries. And he gives her just the sexual fantasies she desires. At work, he steals Darcy ideas as he also telepathically eavesdrops on her thoughts. But as he spends more time with her, he gradually becomes attracted to her. While at home, he uses it to learn how to bond with his daughter. He takes her shopping for a prom dress. And when he hears her thought about losing her virginity at prom's night, he attempts to be a dad and advises her against it. But Alex thinks he is being overly protective and rejects his advice. Nick has now grown to become the women's favorite, especially at his workplace, as he continues to use their thoughts to please them. He also gets to know about his company's secretary, Erin. From her thoughts, he hears her contemplating suicide as no one cares about her, and he plans to dissuade her from it. Meanwhile, he and Darcy continues to spend time together, and this ensues into a romantic relationship. However, he steals Darcy's idea for a new Nike ad campaign for women, and this causes Darcy to be fired by Dan. Regretting his actions, he persuades Dan to rehire Darcy, and confesses to him that the Nike's idea is originally Darcy's idea. On his way to Darcy's home, he learns about Erin's absence from work. Aware of her plans, he makes an attempt to rescue her first. But a thunderstorm strikes him on his way, and he eventually loses his gift to hear women's thoughts. Luckily, he meets Erin still alive at her apartment, and he offers her her dream position to be a copywriter. Later on, he tries to reach Darcy but to no avail. And when he receives a distress call from his ex-wife concerning Alex, he quickly rushes over to the prom to meet Alex. Her boyfriend had dumped her for refusing to sleep with him. Nick consoles her, and their strained relationship gets fixed. Later that night, unable to sleep, he pays Darcy a visit. The movie comes to an end as Nick explains everything to Darcy. She fires him but later forgives him and they share an intimate kiss. If you enjoyed this recap, kindly like and subscribe to our channel and click on the bell icon. Do let us know what you think about the movie in the comment section below. Enjoy other movie explanations on our channel. Thanks for watching.